Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Now let's take a look again on the gold market. So the price action stands very tricky right now on the gold, and it generates the opposite patterns and signals. So today we do not need the daily chart. On the daily everything is clear because we have the big bearish engulfing pattern, and we are watching just for downward continuation, some extension leg. So it should be some kind of the A, B, C, top, T pattern. The major question currently is where the CD leg will start. And we have some different scenarios for that. So yesterday we talked that it could start right from here, or maybe could show the deeper extension. It's not really very important, mostly tactical question how the ABCD pattern will be formed. But this is actually the only thing that we could discuss on the gold market, because at the eve of the European Central Bank meeting, price action stands in a tight range, and we're trying to find the answer on the question what could be formed on the gold market, what patterns, what price action could be formed within the few hours. And here, few questions exist. First of all, on the 4-hour time frame chart, you could see the first pattern that we have discussed, is A, B equals CD pattern. Yesterday, although the upward action has started, market hasn't quite reached the OP target, so it hasn't quite completed the AB equals CD destination point, and turns to some downward action. As a result, on the 4-hour time frame chart, we have reversal session, reversal candle, and then market turns to the flat action. So at the first glance, the reversal, when the market creates the new top and then close below the lows, suggests some downward continuation and maybe starting on the downward action. But the flat standing here, it's not really very logical price action in the current environment. So usually the downward action happens faster than the upward action. And the market forms some clear bearish signals. As a rule, if market indeed bearish, it follows to the signals very, very soon. But here we have some flat standing instead of that. And that flat standing put the shadow on the downward perspective. On the hourly chart, the situation is even more confused. So that is our regardless triple to sell pattern that we have discussed yesterday. Market has moved to the XOP target. So here we have this minor A, B, C bottom, XOP. So here we have in fact regardless triple to XOP. The minimum target of this pattern has been reached, because with this downward drop, market has hit approximately the half of the way between these lows to this top, and this is minimal target that has been completed. Here, with the downward drop, we have got another reversal candle, but on the hourly chart, because again market creates new top and close below the lows of the previous session. But at the same time, this action top stands below that one, and potentially it keeps the chances on this larger butterfly that we have discussed with the target around XOP 1410. So this is the confusing situation. Flat action to the sideways at the same time doesn't support the idea of the downward action, because this is not logical, not rational price action. Let's go further. Now, with this flat standing, we have the bullish divergences forming. As you can see, these lower bottoms, this is higher bottoms. And following this idea, I would suggest that what if market will form here the butterfly to the upside? This is really could happen. Take a look. It could take the shape of this pattern. For example, this could become left wing, and that will be right wing of the butterfly. Why it's not possible? It's really possible. So 127 extension of this approximately agrees with the target of this A, B equals CD pattern. So what we have? We have bullish divergence. We have flat standing here on the bullish side. On the bearish side, we have this ABCD patient fast acceleration at flat standing, some reversal candles, and you can see that the overall setup stands around equilibrium. But as I said, what I do not like from the bearish point of view is flat action in the point where market should continue move lower. Because guys, following the logic of this ABCD patient, CD leg is very fast, IP has been hit very fast. Then this were some attempt to go lower, and then market turns up again and stands in the flat action. This retracement stands too long before hitting the XOP. It's too extended. It's too much. Just calculate the number of candles here compares to when the CD leg has been hit. And that makes me think that, well, in the current environment, we need to sit on the hands and see what will happen. Because I would suggest, I'm not excluding the chance when the market could complete the ABCD patient, hit the butterfly target, generating some greater downward continuation patient here. This is really possible. And from that standpoint of view, personally, in the current situation with this divergence on the back, I don't want to take the short position right now. So I would prefer to see what will happen and wait, because chances on some another final leg up currently stands significant. So I prefer to get some clear patterns first and see what will happen. Because here, if we could even recognize a kind of the hand shoulders, it's not really hand shoulders absolutely, but some kind of the price action that reminds the hand shoulders price action, which suggests that ABCD pattern still could be completed. So that's our view. In the current circumstances, better just to wait a bit and see what will happen, because we don't have clear setup in any direction. So market could follow as to the upside with the setups and patterns that we have as to the downside, because some bearish signs also exist here. So in such circumstances, when the situation stands unclear, it's better to stand aside and see.